What's happening, y'all? I'm Coach K, a solopreneur who is ultimately a stay-at-home housemate. I typically post daily about my experiences with gig work, running an LLC, craft markets, and DIY projects. But today we're focused on rearranging my tiny space, or my tiny room, which is about a 10 by 10 space, roughly. So I'm going to move this bed around 3 times throughout this video. So you will see the final placement at the very end. But first, had to wash these sheets. Today, like I said, I'm going to be figuring out how to rearrange this room. I'm going to live within the space with the arrangement in 3 different configurations. And finally, I'm going to land on the one that works best in the space that I'm in right now. This is the first configuration, where I originally split the space up into 4 quadrants, and I had my craft stuff over there, and I switched it to the other side. I added a desk, and I made it more like an office space that faced the door, and then I moved the sleeping area across from the office space and behind the get ready space. Then around February, I decided I needed to move some things around, but that was after I actually used the space as a craft area. I was preparing for a market. I was doing some air dry clay work. And at that time, I kind of figured out that it didn't quite work for what I needed. So I moved the bed to the other side and I put the desk on that wall.
How was it? What?
And like I mentioned, the reason I did this is because I was using it as the craft area. And so here I am working on some craft stuff. And then I decided to move it yet again. That didn't quite work for me. It was too hard to get in and out of the space. So I went ahead, turned the desk towards the wall, and I spread out the whole craft area to span the entire wall, which you'll see a little bit later. This worked much better for me, also because I got a projector, as you saw a few seconds ago. And now I can actually see the projector whether I'm laying down in the sleep area. I also have like a chair and some other spaces that I can sit in, see the projector from all angles, and I can also see it from the desk. The main reason for this change is because the desk area was a huge part of what I needed in this space. And just like this picture says on the other side, I needed everything to really kind of flow together. So this is what the bed looks like. I'm going to change that again because during the cold months or during the hot months, it was not good. Being by the window without a headboard to block it brought in way too much sun. Had to take a quick break. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am a stay-at-home housemate, so I had to make some breakfast, clean up, and get the space all tidied up and ready for the rest of the week. This was actually, like I said, over a few months. I originally started this project in December, and then as I lived in the space through January, February, March, and April, that's when I changed the space over that course of 3 to 4 months. So, like I said, I took this quick break to finish cleaning, do a monthly reset, and then I'll come back after all this is said and done, and I'll show you the final room configuration where I decided to place the bed, and you already see where the desk is, and that'll be the end of the video. So hang tight for just a moment, enjoy this little time lapse, and I'll see you in a bit. We made it. We made it. We made it. I just wanted to pop in, say hello, let you know I'm all done cleaning, and this is the final configuration. I decided to put the bed up against the dresser and the other seating area because the dresser and the seating acts as a dividing wall between the sleep area, the get ready area, and the get ready area is more of a common area because this is actually a 1-bedroom space that we have turned into basically 2 bedrooms. There's a nice sunroom, so my housemate is in the sunroom. Then the living room is another workspace for my housemate. My workspace is within my space here because it works best for me that way. But yeah, this is how it all turned out. I'll do a little tour in just a few minutes. Thank you for tuning into the video. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.